Floods are a force of nature. They can strike quickly and without warning. Understanding the power of floodwaters is crucial for survival. Never underestimate the danger they pose. Floods can cause devastation. They damage homes and businesses. They displace families. They can even be deadly. But with the right knowledge, you can increase your chances of staying safe. This essay will arm you with the essential information you need to survive a flood. Remember, when it comes to floods, preparation and quick thinking are key. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay alive. Floodwaters are more than just water. They are a toxic cocktail of hidden dangers. Sewage, chemicals, and sharp objects can contaminate the water. This makes them a serious health hazard. Fast-flowing water can easily knock you off your feet. Even shallow water can be deceivingly powerful. Never attempt to walk, swim, or drive through floodwaters. The current can sweep you away in an instant. The depth of floodwater can change rapidly. Hidden obstacles like debris, open manholes, and downed power lines pose serious threats. These dangers are often invisible beneath the surface. Always assume floodwater is contaminated and dangerous. Avoid contact whenever possible. If you must enter floodwater, protect yourself. Wear protective clothing like boots and gloves. If you find yourself caught in a flood while on foot, stay calm. Panic can cloud your judgment and make the situation more dangerous. Take a deep breath and assess your surroundings. Your first priority is to reach higher ground. Look for elevated areas like hills, buildings, or any structure that can keep you above the water level. The higher you are, the safer you'll be from the rising waters. Avoid walking through moving water at all costs. Swift currents can be deceptively strong, and even shallow water can knock you off balance. It's better to find a stable, dry path. Even a small amount of moving water can sweep you off your feet. Just 6 inches of fast-moving water can knock over an adult. Be extremely cautious and avoid these areas. If you must walk through floodwater, use a stick. This simple tool can help you gauge the depth of the water and detect any hidden obstacles. Use it to check the ground in front of you for holes, debris, and unstable surfaces. Floodwaters can hide many dangers, including sharp objects and uneven ground. Watch out for manhole covers. They may have been pushed off by the force of the water. An open manhole can be a deadly trap, so steer clear of these areas. Stay away from downed power lines. They could still be live and extremely dangerous. Water is an excellent conductor of electricity, and stepping into a live puddle can be fatal. Never touch a downed power line or anything in contact with it. Always assume that the line is live and maintain a safe distance. Remember, your safety is paramount. No possession or destination is worth risking your life. Take your time and move carefully. If in doubt, turn back and find an alternative route. It's better to take a longer, safer path than to risk your life in dangerous waters. It's better to be safe than sorry. Always prioritize your safety and the safety of those around you. Stay alert, stay informed, and stay safe. Never attempt to drive through flooded roads. The risk is far greater than you might think. It's a gamble you can't afford to lose. Floodwaters can rise quickly and trap you in a matter of seconds. Your car can easily be swept away by moving water. Even a small amount of fast-moving water can have devastating effects. Just 2 feet of water is enough to float most vehicles. This includes SUVs and trucks, which many people mistakenly believe are safer in floods. If you encounter a flooded road, turn around and find an alternate route. It's always better to be safe than sorry. If your car stalls in floodwater, abandon it immediately. Seek higher ground. Your safety should always be your top priority. Your life is more valuable than your vehicle. No car is worth risking your life over. Be aware that floodwaters can damage roads and bridges. The structural integrity of these pathways can be severely compromised. They can create sinkholes and cause pavement to collapse. This makes the roads unpredictable and extremely dangerous. This makes driving even more dangerous after a flood. Always be on the lookout for signs of road damage. If you must drive, proceed with extreme caution. Wet roads can be slippery and hide hazards beneath the surface. Drive slowly and be aware of your surroundings. Pay attention to any changes in the road conditions. If you see water on the road, turn around. Don't drown, turn around. Remember, it's always better to be safe and take a detour than to risk your life. Section 5. Seeking higher ground safety inside during a flood. If you are caught inside a building during a flood, it is crucial to stay calm and composed. Panic can lead to poor decision-making and increase the risk of injury. Your primary goal should be to move to the highest level of the building. This could be an upper floor or even the roof if necessary. Avoid basements and lower floors where water is likely to rise quickly. These areas can become dangerous traps. Make sure to turn off all utilities, including electricity, gas, and water. This is essential to prevent potential hazards. Shutting off utilities will help prevent fires, explosions, and electrocution, which are common risks during floods. Stay tuned to your local radio or television for emergency information and instructions. These updates can provide critical information about the flood's progress and safety measures. Keep informed about evacuation orders and other important announcements. Authorities will provide guidance on the safest course of action. If authorities instruct you to evacuate, do so immediately. Delaying evacuation can put you and your family at greater risk. Do not attempt to ride out the flood if you are told to leave. Floodwaters can rise rapidly and unpredictably, making it dangerous to stay behind. Remember, your safety and the safety of your loved ones is the priority. Material possessions can be replaced, but lives cannot. Follow these guidelines to increase your chances of survival during a flood. Having a plan and knowing what to do can make all the difference. Stay strong, stay aware, and stay safe. Together, you can overcome the challenges posed by the flood and ensure everyone's well-being. Section 6. The power of preparation before the flood hits. Surviving a flood starts long before the water rises. Being prepared can make all the difference. Take time now to prepare your family and your home. It could save your life. Know your risk. Live in a flood-prone area? Understand your evacuation route and safe zones. Develop a family emergency plan. This includes communication methods and meeting points. Prepare your home. Elevate valuable items and important documents to higher floors. Secure outdoor furniture and objects that could become dangerous projectiles in floodwaters. Preparation is key to weathering the storm. By taking these steps, you're one step ahead of the flood. Section 7. Emergency Kit Essentials, your flood survival kit. A well-stocked emergency kit is crucial during a flood. It provides essential supplies if you need to evacuate or are stranded. Keep your kit easily accessible in a waterproof container. Include enough water and non-perishable food for at least 3 days. Pack a first aid kit, essential medications, a flashlight, a battery-operated radio, and extra batteries. Don't forget personal hygiene items, a whistle to signal for help, and copies of important documents in a waterproof bag. Pack warm clothing and blankets in case of power outages and cold temperatures. A well-stocked emergency kit can provide comfort and aid during a stressful time. It's your lifeline to survival. Section 8. Staying informed. Weather alerts save lives. In a flood situation, knowledge is power. Stay informed about weather forecasts and flood warnings. Pay attention to local news, radio, and weather apps. Understand the different types of flood alerts. A flood watch means conditions are favorable for flooding. A flood warning means flooding is imminent or already happening. Sign up for emergency alerts from your local authorities. These alerts provide real-time information about flood risks and evacuation orders. Remember, the more informed you are, the better prepared you'll be to make life-saving decisions during a flood. Section 9. The aftermath. Returning home safely. Returning home after a flood requires caution. Floodwaters leave behind a trail of destruction and potential hazards. Wait for official clearance before re-entering your home. Before entering, inspect your home for structural damage. Beware of gas leaks, electrical hazards, and weakened floors. Wear protective gear like boots, gloves, and a mask to avoid contact with contaminated materials. Document any damage for insurance purposes. Take photographs and videos before you begin cleaning or discarding items. Be patient, the recovery process takes time. Remember, safety is paramount, even after the floodwaters recede. Section 10. Community support. Lending a helping hand. Floods affect entire communities. It's a time to come together and support one another. Check on your neighbors, especially the elderly or those with special needs. Offer assistance with cleanup and recovery efforts. Even small acts of kindness can make a big difference. Donate to reputable organizations providing relief to flood victims. Remember, we're stronger together. By supporting each other, we can overcome the challenges of a flood and rebuild our lives. Section 11. Conclusion. Respect the water, protect yourself. Floods are a powerful force of nature, but by understanding the dangers and following these safety tips, you can greatly increase your chances of survival. Always remember to respect the water, never underestimate its power. Be prepared, stay informed, and never hesitate to seek higher ground. Your life depends on it.